一下，我先把聊天室开起来，不然到时候我根本不知道谁在讲话。
这不是好久不见的 FM 吗？
没有吧？前天才见过，不是吗？啊，在下出山流剑圣啊！
飘逸的长发的还留住吗？
那什么东西啊？哎，为什么这个滑鼠怎么这么飘啊？我在想，我要直接纯推主线，还是连支线都解一解？这还蛮尴尬的。纯推主线那个进度就很快，不然的话大概20-30个钟头了吧。
把女角都推倒就行了。
没有什么人可以推了，还想推哦？推，老汉推车，观音坐莲，火车便当。还有什么老树盘根吗？
多给你说就好了。
说公山。不对啊，大清早的这样子不太好啊。哎，我的葱呢？在这边。哦，现在进度到哪里啊？我天啊！支线，林德。这里是哪里啊？
Can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see.
哎。跑，向前跑！哎，什么又要炸掉啊？90%，这边太高了，把这耗一耗啊。63，炸2个。OK，Let's go，Let's go。或者应该走这边没错了。 What the hell？ 啊，这个啦，这个啦。逃生特钢剑，
You'll not find work here. Not really.
等下我要正常出去，出不去是不是？太过分了哦！我不是很想理他。我的天哪！好，好，好，好。
That's worth less than mine.
天哪，豆叶痛！哦，或者头痛，怎么东西那么多？诶，嘛嘞？
附魔大师，
附魔我根本没理他，没空啊。
吸钱你的钱。
哎，已经吸干了啦，我已经把他的那个锻造攻略全部给他冲到大师去了，然后根本没有在用，呵呵。
这是昆特牌大师杰洛特 FM 吗？传说的昆特牌游戏，主线剧情不重要啦。总之先
来场昆特牌吧。不行啦，我昆特牌已经天下无敌了。
初始牌打不过。
酿你老母！谁在那边跟我什么酿酒师的委托？干，不会又有任务吧？
作弊。 明明就是要进去杀虫。
屁呀！进去杀虫杀谁啊？那个贝勒达在哪里？给我出来！绝对不打死你！是你吗？是不是你？
表扬 FM。
啊，你好，你好。啊，就是你这个鸡掰人。
Thanks. But Count, sir.
You exaggerate, Vil. My God, as you've no doubt, I'm a lover. I'd like you. Yes.
Count.
The very reason.
Really need a witcher to,
I could. Sure.
Ah.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilma, please.
Who what? Need some deep...
In the roundest term.
Preserve?
Of this device, see?
A parrot.
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions.
不就是照相机吗？
Well, that's more or less what it amounts. Well,
先谈谈我的报酬啊！
Pretty unusual.
I couldn't.
Don't mind.
Why ever?
我要拿多少就拿多少是吧？干，你不要跟我说出不起哦，我会揍你！哎，成交哎，我靠！
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map.
真的是好野人，虽然只多了86块钱。
Time, won't need...
Yes, let's. Good. An excellent day for capturing moments.
看这是什么鬼地方？
Seems I got the map, so I'll leave.
哎，不是啊，没有任务提示啊！哦，吓死我！
Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings. Believe me, they're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something subtler for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me.
There's something happens right here. Your eyes peeled.
One request, General. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible. An excellent day for capturing moments.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Oh, my cub. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Then they'd lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You free it. Brilliant. You free it. A superb image. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that.
Peristysomex upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
黑豹就算，那个巨型蜈蚣是怎么回事啊？干这是要去送死吗？
Dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more.
然后我上个月才重新看了一次那个《倩女幽魂》的那个人间道，有没有？
Never boring though.
这个直接去找蜈蚣，不就是去送头的吗？没有人会帮我喊菠萝菠萝蜜啊！
Got a wife? Shh. Hear him.
It's those,
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot.
烽火雷
Safe
电
too.
梯，
Tread lightly.
菠萝菠萝
Giant
蜜，
centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry. How about here?
Don't know. Isn't it a bit close?
Right. We'll find another spot. Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps. But it offers
哎，你要求很多哎，
whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking.
我直接把那人是砍死，你看怎么样？
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
妈咪哄。
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
大师谴责 FM。 这时应该要有 FM 4人组出来赞声的。
Exactly what I want.
这个有够难打。
Thank you. Truly magnificent that was.
可是没有要打，那个没有要打。
Exhilarating. Positively
孔雀进
exhilarating.
行交配仪式的景象。
I've one more request. Local
还好不是跟我说，我想亲眼看看这附近有那个大猩猩在交配啊。那我只能说去
We can go.
那
Just
个
don't count on
什
peeking
么
at
什
them
么
while
什
they
么
mate.
的。
Season ended a month back.
这是
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom.
不
Is there
可
nothing
描
you can
述的
do if
交
they
易
prove。uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
动物星球
What do
频
you
道
have。in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic.
兽魔猎人魔法可以影响其他低等的生物。
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's
你的要求真的很
location.
多哎。
A hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
An excellent day for capturing moments.
咦，轰轰
I
轰
was
来！
wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
我女儿喜
We're
欢孔雀。
close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently, and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
快点！有，我听到叫声了。可是孔雀是这个叫声吗？好像听起来怪怪的。
Shh. Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher!
雅克席，所以我，对啊，是这个没错啊。
请问是出生在十里坡的马路？技能点高哦。
技能够高啦，技能何止点高，根本点满了，好吗？哎，
十里坡 FM。
This'll be a masterpiece.
啊，结束了，结束了，结束了。
有谴责方面的技能吗 ？TGM3B 有。
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back.
Geralt, save me! That was tense.
这是一场艰辛的战斗。
What a wonderful adventure!
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp. Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself
展现了纪律可靠与责任感，真是不好意思啊！我其实刚刚在想要怎么把你砍死，真不好意思啊。
Responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for
说好的
some friends, my
286嘞
coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Thanks for the invitation, but don't wait up. Got more than a few of my own matters to tend to.
I understand. Yet, should you change your mind, just come see me. I'm staying with a friend near a village named Francolar.
All right, if I'm in the area. Farewell.
I've sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
哦，干，我还是买1、2、3、4、5、6、7。Motherfucker!
Over here, please.
好吧，就解这个。
Dripping down my
今天我要嫁给你。
That's it.
FM 要结
Why
婚
are
了
you。here, Witcher?
哎，我决定不解问号了啦，烦死了，真的是哦。赶快结束这个衰毛剧情，我的妈呀，怎么那么倒霉啊？但我其实看不懂为什么会有这个东西出现在地图上，哎，到底是想表达什么？酿酒师的委托可在此帮助酿酒师清除洞穴里的怪物，还有这种东西啊 ？What the?
Good day.
Good day. 所以谁是酿酒师啊
Witcher or not, you still to bust your bum.
Heard you call it.
I did.
Need a maid.
You failed.
Mm-hmm.
Call them.
First thing.
Not. I knew we would.
Arachnum.
Ah.
Watch your flim-fligging step.
哇！突然从那个什么，突然从巫师山变成那个叫什么来着？地球防卫军了。这到底在冲他小？
吉吉魔。
哎，就这样啊、就这样就打完了。
Come evening, I'm off to the hells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see. Careful.
就那剧情还在跳，那战斗都已经结束多久了？先冥想一下啊、
Come evening, I'm off to the hells, quick as a flash. Those
I'm here to
girls
save
can't
him,
wait to
man!
see.
What's your stones?
哈？我只是跟错人讲话而已啊。
Both male and female vocalist. The bees prefer to hunt in packs. Yet the author of Cast your eye on the hut.
Ah, Geralt, you're here.
I'm delighted to see.
Thanks. Talk to your guards back at the camp.
Thank you.
How's Clarissa these days?
En route home.
Yeah, actually happen to know.
Splendid.
Tell him I send my... Good crowd.
Oh, but not all a lot.
Why bother?
I'm a man of enterprise.
Besides,
At times, I'll exhibit a complete... Naturally, the more intense someone is...
nice meeting you.
Oh!
Where are your manners? Never thought I'd live to see times like these.
It's raining cows at the Ardennes Aquarium. Not frogs, not cats and dogs.
His cows feed him as well.
What?
跟怪物战斗时，闪躲是最好的策略；跟人类战斗时，直接用半年剑马砍死他。没人在跟你闪的啦。
My hand shakes so bad.
Any time. All taken care of.
Thank...
Why? Make. Was the...
哇塞！算了，喝。
Time I...
负重了吗？
没有，
Do what they pay me to
我
do.
只看他卖什么而已。为什么我要结婚啊？发点发。 结果我从那边跑过去，反而不是最近的。
Faster. Slower.
傻小。
啥鬼？
没有，刚刚下动他应该是要进剧情，但是我进剧情之前我人就已经先摔死了，所以就被他读取完之后就直接跳你已经死了，应该是这样。
Just a few more legends. I should.
Tut. Slow now. Whoa. Whoa! Slow now.
Halt, master. A beast lurks in there.
Right. Expected as much, 'cause I...
Shh, quiet before you wake it. What do they call you?
Name's Geralt. No. Francois Le Goff, I presume.
Well,
Takes 2 weeks, that?
I have tarried a bit, true.
Wouldn't happen to need any... Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, then.
Only... But I should be the one to lop off its head.
We gotta kill it first. Strange. No sign of Kratori.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around. Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden. bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. Various sundries and some tools. About a year maybe. Tori must have taken them from its victims and filled with children's shoes. And then the silver collection is grotesque.
这个比刚刚那个蜈蚣还要难打。
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
Why the challenge?
Why?
Your blush.
Oh. So I vowed to slay.
High time.
Nay, oh, nay. The world awaits. To...
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
You're blind to my predicament.
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters. Witches' work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell her you're not ready to marry.
You do not mince words, Master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time time I returned home.
哈，没有地方飞。开始进入萨尔达的爬山模式。这个是波兰萨尔达。
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy.
，Are you looking to get slapped?
Got good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time. Prenuptial teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
我不觉得这是好主意啊！啊，你高兴就好，随便啊。
Congratulations, I guess. Wish you happiness, both of you.
And good fortune to you on your path. Your reward, master. And Godspeed.
哦，天哪！哦，我想想看。好，我决定放弃了。太多了。
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains. Got it. Watch where you step, fool.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry. must still be here. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Can't make a singer though, or a flutter.
吸血鬼女条目有这个东西啊？有哎、吸血鬼油好像有。黑血雅登。
Black blood and moon.
黑血我好像有哎、有啦有啦。哎，我的吸血鬼滑哪去了？强化黑血，哎，等一下。算了。 强化黑血也是可以啊。
Could be lifesavers. Cellar, gotta be. Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you... We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Oh哟！ 哦，我有喝啊。
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Something. A pouch bulging with Elf Guardian. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with... Body was chopped, blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through. Not creature that killed him had... No Bruxa did... Third hand. A spare? How's this possible? Several monster species can regenerate. Examine the tissue. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch. Lots of questions, no answers so far. So long.
Over here. Witcher, remember the Camerlengo case how we
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Pomerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, you can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Sure hope you know what you're doing.
Master beast tamers from Nilfgaard's arenas will ensure the Shaelmar is dazed. That's sure to delight the crowd.
Shaelmars are damned dangerous, even young ones. Need to be careful. Who's going to fight them?
Guillaume, the young.
Yeah, mentioned.
Great love, Dema.
Let's go.
这么帅的出场，我觉得他等一下应该会死得很惨。
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair
flag 都立好了。
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it. We have to help him.
当场翻车，哈哈哈！我就知道会这样，跟我想的有8像。
Gotta keep it down.
Let 等一下啊，等一下啊，等一下啊！算。哎，这个裁判到底是帮哪边的？ 沙尔玛到底是什么东西啊？到底是哪个白痴放他进来的？我靠，拜年剑法砍不进去。啊，我知道，撞墙，给他撞墙就对了。原来是 Sonic 啊！他的防御态是拜年剑法没办法直接破掉。
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You
know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort.
你的杰洛特怎么这么潮，还戴墨镜？
因为他现在是出山流剑圣。
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not...
因为等一下干一件事情，传说真的通常会在家找到，但是想都想不到的东西是。
Yes, Your Grace. The law of surprise, time-honored.
We shall be candid. The surprises we encounter on a daily basis would be of no value to one such as you. What awaits at the palace are edicts to sign and portraits of suitors from far-off lands. I fear you would find little use for either. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard.
白乌鸦葡萄园，还有一笔金币。
And a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course, but as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he
你
grew
的
old,
杰洛
hung
特
up his
穿
sword
成
and
这样
took to
看得
wine
我
making.
好热。
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places, under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if they...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de pt.30-1 the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De pt.30-1, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such, earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. They were a team?
They were close friends.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
哇塞，这么狂野啊！
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
这个
Your Grace seems right at home in a saddle.
must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish. Runs around over there.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod?
Please, Geralt. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You... The golden fish and the horn both contain... All clear? Then let...
我的妈呀！我可以直接跳下去吗？不会，这跳下去一定会死啊！
State courageous or coward? What other part of the state would one have behind?
这是独角兽。
This is no true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again?
Hush, or you'll spook the...
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Cold game's not likely to tempt a crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse. Think unicorns, rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe.
真是无耻啊！人家蛋糕你也拿。
Guards, stop him! Grab him! Yes, call the guards!
Did you see that white-haired fellow?
Roach won't eat bread either, except if it's stale.
FM 太无耻了。
Maybe unicorn will too.
Outrage, I tell you!
It's against the rules.
Almost had it.
"拿胡萝卜然就不能跑步哎，到底太废了吧？
What would you say to a delicious, crunchy carrot?
干！ 你老给我跑那种地方去，我跳不过去啊！
Easy. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Hey!
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's...
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon its heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
鸡排人。
Don't cry, dear.
What the fuck？ 那个船借我一下。真的可以直接开走。哦，成了。
Famed Geralt of Rivia.
是，可是我现在没空。
Deepest apologies.
拜拜。
The light is positively useless. She can't possibly see.
Go, go.
哎，可以骑独角兽，这么爽。
Come on now.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. Or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
我就是规则，很好。
Geralt, at last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease. then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us green, right? And mouse with a head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
What the butch?
What was that?
"哇塞，会闪现呢！" 啊，为了后面能够剧情推比较快呢，我决定等一下把那个难度改低了。不要那么折磨自己，何苦呢？
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
want to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
进入肤浅模式。
baby，
我就 baby 怎么样？
果然是 FM， 谴责 FM。
哎，你这个谴责到那个声音都不对了，到底？就跟你说不要谴责了哈，你看，烧瞎了哈，快点用京都念慈庵平拔润滑团来保养你的喉咙。
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
baby FM 注。
Rolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
感觉你快死了。
是。是没错啦，我是可以挂个那个什么。星光回路遮断器，
Nice tune.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
Witcher, I'm
a matter of prime urgency and
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my
先
heart.
别说
I
那
shall
么
not
多，
deny it.
你要来一场昆特
I
牌
fear she's
吗？
fallen victim
我
to
已
ill
经
magic
戒
and knows
戒
no
赌了，
one
不
should
信我们
return
打个
to
赌
help.。
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air. Sound you heard?
Had I thought it
Notice any other?
No.
What about?
They say she's...
Nothing unusual. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You should... I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much.
This tourney...
It is the year's a demanding test of knightly... Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Hardly a regular job, this. Not often
I'm no magnet to command.
哇靠！啊，多收你60块啊！
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Fine. I'll look into it.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we...
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? I did not mean to suggest... Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ.
How about some sword?
Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the
啊
end,
哦，还好，我刚刚把难度降下来了，
it will
直接
determine
出
your
3
place
剑
in
法
the
砍死他们就好了，应
I
该是这样吧
always？ liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good.
赛马应该是还好啊，赛马应该就
Stand at
最
the
多就
center of the training ground.
就
A knight will approach and challenge you.
I can fight.
Quickly! From the right! Now!
我靠，一剑！
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
Think I've seen enough.
Where to now? If you wish to know.
Let's do.
Come with me.
Hey ho! My life is full of flop.
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all then?
It's a race
Hello.
against time. The true track begins in the arena.
台南朝伟
runs round the tourney
你的
grounds,
ID 怎么
then
变的？
finishes again in the arena.
你的
The training
你不是
track,
梁朝伟
however,
吗？怎
lies
么变
beyond
台
the
南朝
arena.
伟？
We should go there now.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
被吃掉了。
被吃掉你也太惨了吧！
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
这是最后生还者2吗？
当然不是啊！
How am I to enjoy an evening of fun with my jewels?
这游戏的梅亚比《最终生还者2》占多了好吗？
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite the challenge. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each.
我靠！
你怎么可以拿神做比分做 X？
攻击键，按住攻击键会
按错拍卸。
What the fuck？
Will you give it another go? Where to now? She's not mine. Now you must go to the inscription.
到底会不会赢啊？还是他只要在时限内跑完就算我赢啊？
Greeting.
Naturally, we...
Really?
My findings show you may...
What a surprise.
Or, as the Honorable Ravix...
Kinda curious.
In the year 1267, this was in honor of his distinguished...
Yeah. Ravix of...
Here in Toussaint, we... Ravix of Forhorn was the name and...
That's actually right. The Honorable Ravix will do.
You may now take the shields bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I.
In that case...
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges?
Guillaume told me
An admirable thirst for knowledge. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete. Finally, the group melee in the arena. As each contest ends...
Convenient. You say some...
As is our custom.
Gonna come.
The winner of... Whoever has the best result. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the her illustrious...
Feels like...
Splendid. In that case...
我以女王陛下的袜带发誓。就3好了，我决定选3。
4。
选3啊
I swear on Her Grace's illustrious garter to respect the chivalric virtues in competing.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms.
我不想发誓，很高机会直接掰了，好吧
？Now, as arranged.
Shine.
You have also been assigned a tent.
哎，过重了啦，靠背哦。林德这全身中甲哦。
Where are your manners?
哎，我你这给我一套重甲，我负重过重了啦，跑不动啊！狗奶头。
Maybe this year you'll pop off another 100.
I'm my own master with a doctor in front of me. It's no disaster that's on the
Geralt, where?
All jesting aside, here on a job.
Am I? Ha! I shall square up.
Guessing that's against the rule.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Or will it give you any pleasure? Since, as it is, we must both wait. Play.
Never turn.
It is the Witcher who saved us from woe.
GG。
I almost regret beating you.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor you have sworn your
Behold, Horm, against him, new Seraphix of Forehorn. The target.
May the better man.
Brave Seraphix has hit over 1/2 of his marks. Will he manage to prevail? Are these glory's first sparks?
Easy.
Seraphix has won. His boat struck the goal. Yet even this cannot soothe the ache in his soul.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the...
Alas, I cannot devote more...
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you...
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to... Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case...
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them. Jar of concealed big and powerful magic at work here. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. His and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed...
We shall speak late.
Sirs, what seeks you in my latest tent? Why were you in there?
再来一次，那个夺血没夺到。
This is...
Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so. Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. No sign of it here. If so, Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Jar of concealing ointment. Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Jar of concealing ointment. Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. His and salts. Used to make compresses. Claw marks. That's clear. Not sure what beast left. Someone. Just.
Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of import.
Good tidings?
The flowers.
Faster.
Strap him, lads.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Come and get it. Fresh and wholesome.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look, come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfall, Linus of Metina, Rainfarn of Atra, Makaspark of Meicht, Donimir of Troy,
他是这个。
Guy de Boisfriend, in service to the Duchess, Delwyn of Craigiau, Count Tarp, and Sade, Graphics of Forhorn, for Gregoire of Mount Gorgon, let out a roaring cheer. Does ignorance demand a bargain?
Graphics of Forhorn? Is that what you call yourself? Shut for me. But don't you remember? I am Ty of...
Done. Then step aside.
The Tony's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, ladies and gentlemen of Lit. Before a ceramic. And he's up! With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
go.
看怎么会有2条路线？哇，GG！可以阿姨啊，可以阿姨啊。怎么会这样？这个路线是怎样啊？
He's up! With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
所以我一定要砍呢。对啊，我怎么在骑马中砍人啊？射击我会啊，砍人我不太会啦。射击就直接按按滑鼠中间就好了啊。问题是砍人滑鼠要不狂点也砍不出来啊。
And he's up! With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound. so close. Will he last, endure, and keep pace?
哎，过了，
Take it easy.
吓死我了！
A race of such style, such grace.
从头到尾只会射不会砍。
Such a pleasure, a treat indeed.
杰洛特大爆射。
Honor our entrance. Praise each fair night. We shall feast from eve to.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize.
Many thanks.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
We must drink to this.
稻草人不会砍。
不会砍啊。射击很直觉，老实说射击很直觉，但稻草人，你一般攻击是按滑鼠左键，但是我按了半天不会砍不下去啊。所以代表，要么是按键要改过，要么是那个我按错。
Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking a...
Do you mean to say she might...
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time. To Vivian, may you find...
To Vivian.
Ah, when I first laid...
Love's not poetry alone.
You say that only because you...
Actually, you don't... Dropped something.
刚在骑马时有滑鼠可以点。
You've insulted me twicely.
And twicely up.
他应该是要在交错过去的瞬间按滑鼠吧，所以你前面按滑鼠根本一点反应都没有，我就完全看不出来到底有没有砍下去。
我觉得是这样。
还有嘞，还有谁可以打？
3-0 tie. Might want to give some.
I shall kill you, freak!
You got your chance,
你
sir.
降难
You
度
failed
呀。
对啊，
to
我降
seize
难
it,
度
and
啊
now you must leave.
何必嘞？干嘛搞自己嘞？爽脸啊！
My heart swells to behold
最简单的原来一拳就倒。
没有，是因为我等级压制
and
啊
to，witness you
等级差太多
embody
了。
the chivalric virtues in your lives. Strive for greatness. Yet, after thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. The best among you shall have the honor. The
然
famed
后刚打
Gregoire
来
de
又要
Gourgon,
去上班，
victor of last year's
我
tournament.
的休假真是。
呵呵，
Celebrate.
Follow her.
拜拜。
We shall meet in your tent before your last contest.
5点。
Great scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivian. Some kind of maniac.
sure I'd find her here. Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
干都是这个什么骑士比武大会啊，身上给我丢一堆重甲，我就超重了。啊，我现在跑不动啊。
丢得上。
北烂，气死我了。啊，舒服。
脱狗姐是不是要上一下国文课？
智障比武大会。
前方高能。比杰若特跑得还慢。
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
这也跑太远了吧！哇靠
Witcher，
原来真的是你啊
Lady Vivian counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
哇，这个造型我反而可以啊。
A what?
Suspicion I had that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant.
FM，
Here you come to
你
this
是不
clearing
是
often.
看了《风指南》？
没有，我看了《魔物娘》。
And as I was not
able to
save myself from you, then I want it done here, in this very spot,
厉害
with no witnesses.
XRR。
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
魔巫娘啊！
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
I will be discreet. I swear this on the Heron.
You mock me.
No, it's just... you want reassurances. Too many. If you want my help, you've got to trust me. Won't peep a word to anyone. Unless I decide someone needs to be let in on your secret.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird." Such is my wish.
哎，这是鹰吧？那个字应该念鹰啊。
But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
那生物长什么样子？砍死它！
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the... But now it's advanced so that even in daytime... In fact, I was resigned to death.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic.
I sensed this.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question.
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why?
I do not even wish...
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should...
Consequences.
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual that involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has... Yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma.
I see why. I understand.
我忘了我怎么选的。
Think I'll stay.
As you wish.
7年。这听起来像什么灵魂交换之类的。
Faster. Go, go. Need to find my tent. Should look around for the one with my crest. Woman riding a bear. Yellow field.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man.
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her.
We were both right, actually. It is a curse. One that's transforming Vivian into a bird. Her condition's getting worse.
Gods! A curse that is a worse affliction than disease. What now? Can you help her?
That'll depend on her. I'll try if she asks me. Significant risks involved, though. Shortening her life to about another 7 years included.
What? This is not what we agreed.
Doesn't matter what we agreed. It's Vivian's decision. She can either try it or not.
Of course. But I could not live in the knowledge it was I who brought an ill fate down upon her.
Heard of one other method that could work. Curse could be lifted via her reflection, say in a pool of water. Thing is, we'd need someone who'd willingly assume the burden of the curse. Take it on in her stead.
You mean, become a bird themselves?
Theoretically. See, curse grows weaker once it's transferred. Might end up as just an appetite for seeds and worms. All outcomes are on the table, though. Death included.
I am prepared to sacrifice. Give my life for her. Just as King Fridank's knight did for the beautiful Queen Sero.
Knew that already. But are you prepared to swallow bugs for the rest of your life?
Yes. Which method do you believe to be best for Vivian?
Don't know yet.
But you have some notion, have you not? Do not tell me you seriously consider drastically shortening her life when I stand prepared to shoulder the burden.
Method using a pool of water's better. Poses no threat to Vivian.
Naturally. You must know you can count on me. I shall bear it all. But Vivian, I fear she might be too proud to agree to such a thing.
I'll meet her after the last contest. Talk to her. She could agree.
I'm counting on you, Witcher. And I'm content we finally know something. What now? We know all, so true, I shall get an earful from the Herald, should you...
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish.
Indeed. In that case...
Got it.
打完啦！开玩笑，在我出山流剑圣面前，这群人都是渣渣，好吗？
I know now the two teams' rosters. Palmer and Alonso will lead the... With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of... Since that day, knights errant have guarded...
None.
It is time, Jet. A cheer for the two rifle... Who cut to exhaust or lance blows. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated. Whoever here wins the past champion... Let us begin! Count Resurrectus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. One, two. Next to go to the crisis. You shall be heralded by the sword. My sword. Idleness. The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Rafix of Forhorn, who the strength of lions boasts, he sailed through all trials. Each test he passed with ease, but now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers. It is time. Step into the arena.
这段剧情真的没办法跳，空白键没有用。
Have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The brave knight Rafix hails from Forhorn. It might sound fictitious, yet there he was born. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last his tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
Show me what you got.
The titan stairs, ferocious and sly as
Wow.
wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor and champion, the unequaled and silent Gregoire de Gorgon. Hip hip hooray! I should take this opportunity to remind all that today's tourney is brought to you by the Vampino and Coronado.
我靠，这家伙用踢的，可以可以可以。赢了啦，赢了啦，这怎么输？
Rafix of Forhorn, this is Hail Rafix, Rafix.
膨胀了，
赢了啦，赢了啦！
这 FM 膨胀了。
哇，
As patron of this grand
金剑呢？
I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon the garter.
他以安娜·亨利·耶塔的袜带许下誓言。
Doubtless the Duchess's grace carried him to the splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent.
四角村拉维克式的剑。
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure. Want to tell you something, though. Think we should try the alternate method first.
I was clear. It is out of the question.
Let me finish. Second method's less than reliable. To put it simply, might work, might not.
But it will. I shall
首
save
先
you,
你
O
要
lovely
一丝
Vivian.
布。
Why are you here, sir? This is a private conversation.
No need to be sharp with him, my lady. And if I'm to help you, gotta do one thing for me. Hear what Guillaume has to say.
Is that an ultimatum?
Looks to be.
Be not angry, my lady. You no longer bear this burden alone. I know all.
You told him!
I know a curse afflicts you. A curse which grows more severe by the day. I understand how you feel. My aunt, Countess de Lawnful, once contracted a strange illness which ate away at her from the inside. She grew weaker by the day, the light fading from her eyes. I remember her saying the worst was not the pain, but losing mastery of her own body. She was so helpless. I fear you feel the same. The Witcher knows a way to lift the curse from you and let it rest on me. I wish to do this, to take it from you, Vivian.
Why?
Because I love you. I might have died in the arena. I sought to slay a Shaelmar for you, but now I see the fool I was. Now I see how I risked my life for no purpose. Yet, with this, I can truly do something for you.
I do not wish to inflict this horror on anyone. You saw how it looks, Witcher. I turn to you as one elder and hopefully one wiser as well.
这个该不会叫我选吧
Think this a good idea?
？What the fuck？ 值得一试。
Worth a try, as I see it. Original curse fell on an unborn child. Doubt it'll take hold as strongly when transferred to a full-grown man.
You've now heard the expert opinion. Let us do this together, Vivian.
Very well. I was prepared to die. Thus I am also prepared to attempt something mad. Now we must go to my pool in the woods, yes?
Go.
Everything's agreed.
The aunt you mentioned. What became of her?
She...
Die, beast!
Good tidings.
So, this is my true form. It is not too late. You may still change your mind. It will bring no shame.
My mind is made up. My resolve is firm. If you can handle it, so will I. You are beautiful to me, even as you stand now.
Oh, that's clearly rubbish.
基老米 FM
傻小
Shut your eyes, both of you, and don't move.
不就是个魔物娘吗？这么简单。
Yes, my love.
If you become as I am now, I wish you to know I shall not leave you.
Picture yourselves reflected in a pool of water. Focus on that. Now, open your eyes. Damn. Think it might have worked.
哇塞！
It
How do you feel? In general, you feel it change, Guillaume?
I was struck hard, as if by a battering ram, but now I feel not at all different. Apart from a slight itch on my skin. Are you certain it worked?
Yes, something happened, definitely. Must be an intersection beneath this pond. Powerful magic at work here. Look at Vivian.
What now?
Now? Now you get to live together, happily ever after. Still, watch yourselves carefully. Notice any troubling symptoms, find me.
Naturally. I thank you, Geralt. Oh, and your payment.
At last! I've so much to make up for. Balls to attend, distant lands to see.
Free at last, as a bird.
Huh? I found you droll. I had not noticed before.
But you will not fly away without me.
That remains to be seen, I think. But too must thank you, Witcher.
Don't mention
真面目
it. You take
真
care.
面目，真的真的觉醒了。我觉得那个男的会被女的吃死。几老米的条目在哪里啊？找不到。甜蜜家园。你们两个在这边干嘛？在那边决斗啊？
Greetings, Geralt.
Come on now. Not so fast, Roach.
Stark send the whip await those running riot. The guard brings peace to our domains.
收老家喽！哦，终于有仓库了。
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnab. I previously served with distinction at the
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical...
Oh, in that case, you must leave...
Great. Vineyard comes across...
Baron Rossel, who went bank...
He was actually...
No, not him, but his great... He never hesitated. Not one. Monsieur Bolius on the... Sadly, misfortune struck...
Shame that.
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began from...
Mind giving me...
Not in the least. Behold...
Pretty vast.
Indeed.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stands. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius spoon for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he nearly broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess.
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Follow me, please. As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
随便，你要现在做就现在做啊。
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. With that, sir, you've seen the full... If forgive me for being...
Think I'll take you up on... Mentioned the plate.
Almost decided.
Been thinking of...
If I might. Not only did the rest...
It's in...
Highly skilled. Is there anything...
Feels like...
I agree.
Nope.
I shall be glad.
Starting to...
As you wish.
Got these space...
Oh, yes. The way I see things...
In my trade...
Of course.
Then send...
Of course. Will you be needing...
If you don't...
Of course, sir.
That's all.
Sir, we received a shipment of... I had the barrels unloaded.
Thanks.
Splendid.
Starting to...
As you wish.
That's all.
How might I be of...
My armor.
Admiral Rump.
Good.
Immediately. Will you be needing...
That's all.
持续时间60秒。
Renovations coming up.
Superbly, sir. General in offer news.
If you...
Good day.
Good day.
Strange. Something behind this wall, maybe. A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time. BB, know anything about the...
A laboratory?
It is. It was walled up. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff.
Forgive me.
Just saying, it's top-notch.
Then I am all the...
Starting to really...
As you wish.
Feels like...
Indeed, momentum is best made...
Wow.
Thinking about... Great.
Truth is...
Could...
I know of it. Of course. Is there... I am...
Yeah.
By this... Is there...
Was one...
Oh, but that is...
Yeah.
I can... Is there anything...
Starting to get...
What a splendidly wise idea.
You know, Road...
Oh, a...
My...
Will...
So...
Well, you're in luck, sir.
Did I...
The idea... Will you be needing...
That's...
我还剩多少钱啊？我还4万多，哎，继续花，继续花，没办法了，来睡觉睡觉。
renovations come.
I am delighted. You must forgive.
Sure.
During the tidying that preceded the renovation. And then he ran straight. It was not until the flame.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius.
It was.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil.
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus.
That'd be bad.
Isn't it, though?
Thanks.
The beast!
My stomach growls like an angry wolf.
好，走了，走了，走了，走了。
This is Beauclair, and everything's peachy.
Let's go. Slower. Not so fast, Roach.
不是这里吗？
What now, you piece of filth? Kicking wars. Victuals aplenty around here. Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind. Though we did not meet, so I could prove how very original I am.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the rings seemed the odd one out. But Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Rings pretty
It comes from our home. You might call him a humanist.
Respect?
Precisely. And the reason why
Can't you just summon Dettlaff?
If I'm to be entirely candid, then...
Last resort.
The very act of contact, an exercise as perilous...
The hand...
You've heard of
Rings it, but if memory served...
He did prove it. Just never managed to publish it. It's complicated. So without...
How's it work?
We must brew a decomp. This triggers visions of event...
Any chance we might see...
Indeed.
Covenarius spent...
You guessed correctly. In addition to
There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spot...
又要开始收集材料做东西啊。
What was that?
A raven? Perhaps they'll find one in the... It will take them some...
Rarely say no to us.
Sadly, this is but a week in feud.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch.
Now, what could Geralt...
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly.
Maybe you should go first.
Anything in particular?
All right. Give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. If you were to...
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer. To find out if I like being a witcher. I like being on the path. And nothing gets my adrenaline flow. Yeah. That's...
Thank you for being honest.
Still no sign of your...
Dead certain. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite.
Appreciate the...
You were right.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish.
Impossible.
Then it seems you must revise your... It seems I know this. I don't recall.
Come on.
Sorry, What are your thoughts?
Asbestos.
Ah.
Whites rarely...
What's your...
This might not be a...
I sincerely...
What exactly?
The area...
Spoon.
Is spare me.
That's human. Worst... So...
Yes.
Don't...
We require one last thing.
All right.
And to you...
收集材料。那个妖鬼是什么东西啊？斑纹妖鬼是妖鬼的亚种。
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? Interesting.
哎，这要怎么上去啊？
Decoction coming along. Doing all right?
Better than you. No sign of the White's brew or its saliva glands, I see.
啦，现在时间5点36，中场休息，先吃个饭。